Based on the incredible Prison Break story, an original film is coming to Peacock. Aubrey Joseph and Quante Bosco Adams are here to share more on this film based on a true story. And Quante, we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit more about your story.
That story, I can be here all day telling you the full story, but I think the gist of the movie is a man arrested for attempting to possess marijuana, found out that I had a daughter on the way, so I tried to escape to get home to her.
Yeah, it's a great setup for a great show.
Aubrey, you played Quante in this particular film. Were you familiar with this story?
No, I had no idea about this story, which was crazy to me. And before initially even reading the script, I saw the documentary that Nat Geo did on him, and I was just blown away. I saw the potential of what this could be as a film, and it was one of the easiest yeses I've ever given to my team. Like, we have to do this, you know. And at the time, Bosco was still in prison, so you know, one of the biggest incentives for me to do this film was to get him out of prison. And of course, Bosco, being the man that he is, he fired his lawyers and represented himself to get his own self out. So long story short, he's just a one of a kind human being, and just getting to know him before we even shot the movie, getting a relationship with him. He's became one of my brothers, and it was just an honor to be able to portray him, and I'm just so happy that the world is finally going to know who Quante Bosco Adams is.
Sure. Quante, for you, what is it like to be able to see your story being played out in documentaries and a film like this?
It hasn't hit me. I get that question a lot. It hasn't hit me like most. I still got a lot of work to do. I still got a purpose and a message to put out there, but it's definitely great feeling to know that, and it's not about me, just to be able to tell a story and to put it out there in a world that sheds a different light on young Black men who come from communities like mine, and to show how we can be resilient and determined to overcome the odds and make terrible conditions into something better. And I think that's the bigger message here, is that we're here to inspire a community that needs that inspiration, and also to show other people that we're capable of being something in this stereotype, other than the stereotypical imagery that is put out there about us.
Yeah, certainly. Aubrey, maybe a question for you. What do you hope that people come away with after they watch this show, Bosco?
I hope people come away inspired. I think that's the biggest thing that we can hope. The movie is heartfelt. And you're rooting for Quante the whole time. You know what I mean? Like I said before, he's far from a criminal. He's he's not a gangster or whatever. People try to pick prisoners out to be. He's a very smart man. You know what I'm saying? Like, smarter than anyone I know. You feel me? So, I'd put him against anybody as far as his brain. You know what I mean? So that's what we take away from it. Is there's so many stereotypes that come with being from where we come from and in the inner city, and the biggest thing that this film kind of teaches you is that all anybody really needs is a chance. You know what I mean? And me and Quante are much alike in the sense that we come from the same backgrounds, and I was lucky enough to fall into something like acting that took me out of that situation. And, he wasn't as fortunate, but it doesn't matter, because today, he was able to rewrite his story, and it's still being written, and I think there's hope in that. And I think a lot of people are going to come away from that inspired.
Sure. Bosco, if we can ask, what's next for you? What are you looking forward to?
I want to just get my story out there. I want to be an inspiration. Motivational speaking is something that I'm really excited about. Just traveling the world and showing people that we can overcome our conditions, that with the right set of mind, the right mindset, no matter the cards dealt to you, that we all have a purpose in life. We all can be successful.
Yeah. Inspirational. Well, you've got us fired up to see it. When does the movie hit? When can we see Bosco?
February 2nd on Peacock.
Okay, that's the date. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time to visit with us about this exciting new film. We
Yeah,
appreciate
absolutely. Good luck to you.
Yes, fantastic. I mean, story of resiliency, story of breaking boundaries and overcoming no matter where you are, where you started. I love it. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can stream Bosco on Peacock.
That's right.